Please point me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on this great path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto a mistaken path with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to wise application. As the glory and protector of all wandering things, please perform activities to grant supreme capacity without obstruction.
So we are uploading the videos. The second one is for our friend called it, and then later on we'll upload this one as well, which is the third one. I just have to add these brackets in, and well, it's not for kids. I didn't mean to share it privately, but that's okay, it can be shared privately. And then, this time I got to make it public, otherwise Gold wouldn't be able to see it. We just put the brackets in there. Not for kids. So I want it to be public. Got it and set it as an instant premiere. It's a bit of fun. Get the shareable link and then put that into the Facebook chat. Okay, that's that. So what do you want to do next then? We'll make this public. Back to the content. Oh yeah, we can also make a playlist. That's a nice thing to do. No, I don't think we'll have a playlist. We don't need to do that. copying my videos from the place where I save them here. So I'm copying them from that folder. So what we can do is we can just no, don't do that. So the title could be Dbug 2601 20. A board to do, in progress, done, to do, right, edit details, okay, how do we start it? How do we add an item? Start typing to create an item. Add an item from repository. Okay. Select repository. I see.
Now we practice Dandalan and the rainfall of benefit and happiness in your book on page 63.
Okay, so bug ball's been done. Add an item. Create a new issue. Here we go. Dbug 26 0120. Now we can take notes from here. We don't want all the notes, we don't want all my attempts to get the GitHub, to get the Docker desktop working. Or my discussions with GitHub, customer service. this is to put these in. It's nice windows. So we can just keep notes here and then you can share them here. This way. This was all. So I had to reboot Windows to get Docker desktop working. This is the bit where Copilot was flattering me. I'm just going to highlight these. Sometimes you just put sometimes a capital Y, yeah. So you don't have to type yes, you can just have a capital Y. See, just a capital Y like that. Just a capital Y, capital Y. Would you like me to state transition table? No, it won't do it, you see.
Mikhail, Lama, deities of longevity, the kings of Indiana, the assembly of birthdays, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the free Kaya. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's free Kaya, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the free Kaya. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Udayana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of White Zambala Yagya, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplish ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of both wealth and pleasure love, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-flowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and facts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation. The Guru who is the two Kayas, deities of longevity, the kings of Odiyana, and the assembly of birthdays, my own body, speech, and mind, this blood, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive, open space of the fire. State of satisfaction yesterday, in the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, you will feel the open, seeing with steadfastness, someone, seeing. For this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be released from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Anusava in the beautiful great bliss, and reach the ground of glory. Go to the next page, we read all this. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three Jews and three roots, and especially to Moses, the protector of the land of stones, to noble Tara and Devi Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of honor times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. With these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, plagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, birth, and pain, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fires, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hawks, the threat of eatings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. Maybe these quickly pacify and vanquish from the very root. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and, free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and joy. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the fruitful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtues which there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. In the blue prayer book, read some mantra Bhagavad prayer. Page 4. Everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, with two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. With Kuntisanka's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharma Dhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great experience beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kuntizampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defined by the darkness of unmindfulness. Thus, this self-manifesting display is free from duty. I, Kuntizampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness, free of thought, there is neither solid form nor the five presence. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there authorizes the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expense of their wisdoms, the 43 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 rightful veritas manifest. Thus, the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kuntizampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all of you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the six life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded, because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of all the pairs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of boundless state. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a sudden consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering, there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually, the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this, the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the five poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your growing strength. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Increasing unawareness means realistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Your Kuntizampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the fleeting thoughts of reality. They will recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts purify. From subtle attachment to this dualistic frame of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and quicker. Fear, world, clothes, home, and friends, the five objects of the senses, and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and craving are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Frequent examples prayer may all your desires and lustful gain, full of attachment, neither reject longing desire, nor accept attachment to desire. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Frequent examples prayer, you beings of the sixth realm. When strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the boardrooms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower regions. With examples prayer, may you beings who develop pride, let your consciousness relax in the natural state. Then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm, where there is much killing and injury. From the result of death killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Frequent examples prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not just jealous enemies, just relax enemies. Then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Frequent examples prayer, may you beings who are fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness, and thereby achieve wisdom, truth, and truth. All you beings of the three realms are actually identical to Buddha, the ground of air. But your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray. So you end up without air. The sixth part explains how a believer to think. I am the primordial Buddha, here to claim the six kinds of beings through all my manifestations. Frequent examples praying that all the beings without exception attain enlightenment in this stage of Dhamma. Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogi, with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion, recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment in 3 lifetimes. During the solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kuntuzaka. And if you pray loudly, so all can hear, the beings of the three realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogi and will finally achieve enlightenment. And with long life from the yellow prayer book and text, right? For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Friends of the Axel, Lodge, and Resi, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great beings brought forth and increasing the teachings of the Shakta line, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Father of the teachings of Lord Ligonpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your fearless compassion and the Holy Dharma's peaceful life, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble realm as Ayodhya, He emanated into the dark moment he sent to bed his children from. The hard sound of Christian Benton. May the light of glorious passion remain steadfast for 100 years. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Wisdom Parakati, Master of Interdependence, omniscient God of Dharma, who is seen by all beings, be affirmed through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. The 1,000 arms of the 1,000 deep burning things, the 1,000 eyes of the 1,000 Buddhas of this ocean of being, will now this bounded force, and supplicate the Bodhisattva in waiting.
The village who are joining to a lesson and who are very interesting. And then we often say that Tunisia is very compassionate one. So when we actually arise to immeasurable Bodhisattva and compassion, and then we receive the cities from Tunisia. So what is the city? The city means immeasurable Bodhisattva and compassion. And then when we arise this compassion and immeasurable love, then our mind becomes like a blossoming flower. So that's where in this open book it says the sentient beings like a boundless space. So the root of enlightenment is loving is immeasurable Bodhisattva and compassion. When we arise these immeasurable Bodhisattva and compassion towards all beings, and then that is called enlightenment. So we are going to remember that again and again. So otherwise, when we generate immeasurable Bodhisattva and compassion, then there is no self-grasping like a single form. So everybody needs to know that. So we are going to generate compassion. So basically we are going to generate compassion. We are going to remember mother. And so that's where this the prayer, and the top of this prayer has a mother's nettle, look like a mother's nettle. So that's where we are going to remember that all thinking beings are our mother, and then we are could arise the compassion. May you all have long life and particularly tomorrow is Tibetan's New Year, Conference New Year. During this New Year, if you recite the prayer of Sindhavambu or Sanghabara, then it will be great because it opens your mind.
Thank you for joining us. Please join us again at 1:30 where Temple Tenzin will speak about white power, and then again at 3 Temple Tenzin will do Q&A.
Okay. We'll just quickly have a look at the 4 synchron systems then. See if we can save it to GitHub. Now we're going to use the saving format that we devised before. That needs to be refreshed, I think. This is the one we're making now. I thought these were all moved. 1934, 1934, down to 50. Down to 50, right, so they can be deleted. Yeah, this is the naming format, you see. Without the main at the end. That just means it's the main branch. And this was downloaded as a zip from the GitHub. So the repository name here, takeaway name, and make it today's date, so it's the 20th today. And it's coming up to 9 o'clock. So 0855, we'll say 55. We just call it module debug tools, and then public create Git. It might fail. I've been trying this several times. You go through this, but when we commit the stages, then it'll fail. Yeah, but if we go to the repositories now, you'll see that it has actually made something there, but there's nothing in it. I don't know why this is happening at the moment. See, there's nothing in it. If we look at the code, it's just one file. There's nothing else there. Just delete me. The delivery of Charlie's food. Yeah, okay, so this is not working. It's not saving here. I'm going to close that. It's just an empty repo we've just made. And this is a premiere here. And upload. So I'm ready to upload this video, which I'm making now. Obviously I can't upload it and make it at the same time. If I go to the desktop, go to Studio 22, this is it, you see, it says 0 KB, because it's actually being made. So, this was closed, wasn't it? Would you like me to archive this confirmation? Yes. Okay, but I'm trying to close this session now. Yep. Yes, you say that, but you haven't actually put the right code in. You see, you've got to check. It's quite unreliable, isn't it? New start. It's all a bit messy. Oh, look at the funny date it's got. Look at that date. See? So they've got a really... Let's say goodbye now. Okay. So we close that. And we're going to end the video. And that will be the end of today's work. Bugs off.